What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chess Master. Today we'll be studying an opening called the King's Indian attack. So it starts with d4, knight to f6. Now c4 is usually played. Now we do g6. It's the King's Indian defense, and from here we can transpose into a kind of we can transpose into a normal variation, or in here we can transpose into that isn't transpose into anything. We can transpose into the normal variation, and we can try this. And then here this is like classical pieces. So then now we can go like knight to f6, knight to d4, like whatever you can do. So then let's see, it's better in this position, like you can even start pushing this pawn, normal variation. So that's you can push e4, and you're starting this very kind of powerful attack, but it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. So then here, d6 should be played. Here's why. d4 doesn't work. It makes your position worse because of takes, and queen takes. You don't want your queen to be like that ever. So then here, after e4, d6 has to be played. And then let's see what I would do. You could like try and threaten over here. That is a bad move, but you could try that, and now you can like kind of push d5. Like first maybe you can like develop this, giving him the pin, and then you can go like here, but I tell you, do not go there. You get trapped right away. Then we go, and then we have to take here, and then we take here, and then this is not a good position for black. So what we do here is we come here, and you can push here, but problem you just like queen to d1, because queen at d3, queen at d3 actually kind of draws the position here, because now the computer is saying knight to d7. Knight to d7, my question is why? Oh, knight to d7 protects the knight, okay. Bishop is there. And then now maybe in one of this, like this, you could come here, but it's kind of drawn from here. You got like this, you could like come over here, and we can push this. No, we can't push this d pawn until the pin goes. Or we can like push c5 maybe, something. Like you gotta do something here. And the computer is saying queen to e8. Queen to e8 meaning like castles. He castle king's side like this, and then e5. Now we're pushing these pawns. We're pushing these pawns to like go there, and then d here doesn't work. It's a bad move because it even worsens your pawn structure. Look, you got this very powerful attack. So here you should not take. Instead, what you should do is that you should since it's kind of a drawn position, you should just go queen to d1, and then and you can go like a6 or f6. F6 I don't prefer. In my case, I don't prefer f6 because there's just threat of this bishop coming sooner. And this, if you can divert this pawn, and this bishop is gone, and this bishop is gone with the trade of some other piece instead of this black bishop, it could be just done for you here. So I wouldn't recommend f6. I would recommend a6 because this f pawn, you don't want to make it like weak, because if you do this, it opens up to the very powerful f file here in this position. So now the bishop has to go back to bishop back to like d3 maybe. I don't know why that's a bad. Okay, so here what we do is that we just do, like King's Indian doesn't have much to do. Like you can even like go King's Indian the knights. You don't want to do knight to c6 because of d5 incoming. Can take, queen covers, and yeah, you can come here maybe, or you can like come here. Like there's much more things you can do with this position. So here, the King's Indian, I would say you can do something like this, like a Queen's Gambit decline Marshall. This is like a Queen's Gambit decline because you decline the Queen's Gambit. Queen's actual Gambit actually goes like this. So d4, d5, c4. The reason you don't want to take here is for many reasons. Taking here allows your opponent just to come here. And if you try to protect this pawn with your whole life, you just lose. Because eventually, after some time, you'll lose this rook here. Because the queen will be there. Because you'll have to push like this b5 pawn, which you don't want to do so early on. And pushing this b5 pawn also opens up this queen down to this file over here. So then now if knight to c, and now there's nothing possible because he has to always defend that pawn. Like you don't want to give it away. Like say he does not b5. Let's say he does bishop to d6. That just worsens this position. Like this bishop is behind this pawn, and you don't want that to happen. Because same thing happens again and again. We just start developing, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's kind of it. Like you can like after, instead of going knight to f6, you can even go, let's say the angled gambit. And we can also talk about the angled gambit a little bit. And this is a trick which you should not use this trick against lower rated players. Like you know, like use this against lower rated players. So you go knight to f3, knight to c6, and then he goes knight to c3, knight to f3, and we go queen to e7, bishop coming here, smooth, and it's very smooth, no need to rush. And here, you got to do this. And here, there's a certain move. Bishop to d2 is okay because after queen into, that's a bad move. Knight to c3, that is just, this is like, this rook's almost trapped, so that's how to defend it. And here is why queen to d2 doesn't work. Queen to d2 just loses on the spot. Here, and here, you may think that you're safe just going on c3, right? You can trade off the queens and it's safe. I can just go queen to d2, but we got bishop to b4. This beautiful pin, like this very crazy pin. And yep, so that's how to defend it. This is like a very small opening. And here, trying knight to d2, let's see. Oh, that doesn't work too. You just do queen into f4. Yeah. Like bishop to d2 now. Here's where you don't want to make the mistake. You don't want to go bishop. Bishop here just ruins the position. You want to go knight to c3. Okay, so then that's all for the video, and we just discussed some openings which can like come out of the King's Indian. And thank you for watching. Bye guys.